We have an Uber driver who shot a 19-year-old man in the back by the name of Mr. Miles. But before I get into that, I'm going to roll some news clippings courtesy of News 10 Investigate. I have to give them credit because I'm using more than 30 seconds of their footage. So I will give News 10 Investigate credit for this footage. And I'll come back and give you my take on this Uber driver who shot this young man in his back.
Tonight, new information after an Uber driver shot his 19-year-old passenger.
The Uber driver says he pulled the trigger in self-defense after being attacked, but new evidence may reveal a very different story.
19-year-old Miles McGlashan has been unable to speak. He remains in a medically induced coma. It was November 9th around 7:30 p.m. on Park Road outside TY Park. Miles shot by his Uber driver, who claimed it was self-defense, that Miles had attacked him. The argument apparently over a drop-off location. And while Miles may be unable to speak and tell anyone his side of the story right now, his attorney says the medical evidence does.
We now know again that he was shot from the back to the front. I mean, we have an exit wound to the chest. So what kind of self-defense is he claiming?
The Uber driver is asserting an affirmative defense of self-defense. An affirmative defense is a set of facts that, if proven true, justifies your conduct. The Uber driver's affirmative defense has been completely annihilated by the medical evidence of Mr. Miles being shot in the back and a bullet X in his chest. Therefore, any affirmative defense claiming to be in danger when Mr. Miles' back was turned to him, not having a weapon, must fail as a matter of law. This Uber driver has never been identified by the police, but I am of the opinion that the Uber driver is white. I am of the opinion that the Uber driver is between the ages of 25 and 40. Now, the reason why I say I am of the opinion that the Uber driver is white, it is because the fact that the police has not identified the Uber driver, and the fact that I don't believe that an African American individual, nor a Mexican American, nor a Vietnamese or a Chinese would shoot this young man, Mr. Miles. I am of the opinion that only a preconceived racist white individual would do this. And here's why I say that. Mr. Miles is a very small young man, non-aggressive looking African-American man, is well spoken of by others, and doesn't have a criminal record. I could credit Mr. Miles' demeanor and conduct as being non-threatening at all times relevant of that situation. And because Mr. Miles was shot in his back outside of the Uber car, meaning the Uber driver was no longer in any type of danger once Mr. Miles left the vehicle. I am just based in my opinion on my experience in the United States. Plain and simple. Now, am I being racist? I hope not. Of course not. I'm being rational. Now, I have been walking in San Antonio in a river walk, and I'll see white people coming toward me, and I can see fear in their eye. I don't know where it comes from. I just see fear. They'll look down, look off. You know, not all white people. I'm just telling you the majority of them. And what come to my mind, I'm just laughing because because if you're a man and you're doing this shit to me, you're not a man. All right. If you're a woman and you're doing it, I can understand a woman. Women are built a little bit different. Well, some of them anyway. You got some real aggressive women that they ain't trying to hear that. But I just base that on my experience, people, and and just the gist of the matter. But it will be interesting to hear Mr. Miles' side of the story, because at this point in the game, the Uber driver side of the story doesn't carry any weight, simply because the fact that the young man was shot in his back. And this Uber driver is a threat to everybody, because if you would shoot this young man in the back and claim self-defense, you would do it to anybody. You will do that to anybody. So that's my take on the matter. And good morning to all my subscribers. I hope you have a blessed day. And I got to be real in my delivery. So if I offended any of my subscribers, lick your wounds and recover. Y'all have a nice day.